What is going on, guys? Welcome to TW again. This is the TNA save and we are at episode 15, which tonight is TNA Retribution, our pay-per-view for December, our last show of the year before we kick into 2015. Tonight we are yet again in the Tri-State Arena even, and tonight I thought we've got 21,000 fans apparently turning up. God knows where they came from, but tonight we are having it live in Madison Square Garden, the home of all homes of professional wrestling. And we have a stacked show. We have 13 segments. I think that's about 9 matches, 10 matches. 2 matches, unfortunately, is the 4th time they're going to happen, so they will have a wee penalty towards them. But that would be the end of those feuds, and we can move on to fresh feuds as we enter the new year. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Let's hope for a decent pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, here's TNA Retribution, and I hope you enjoy it. So we start off with boom 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 ba boom boom, your opening pyro. The show starts with an impressive opening of pyro before the lights are raised and several sections of the excited crowd are shown waving various signs. It's a crowd of 20,000 exactly in Madison Square Garden, a complete sellout, so that's good. The focus switches on the announce table where Jim Ross and Mike Tenay have introduced tonight's show and hype it, and the expected impacts the likes of Austin Aries, Adam Cole, Bobby Lashley, Bobby Roode, Jeff Hardy, James Storm are likely to have. A rating of 66, 3 storylines have advanced for this segment, and that is a good opening to the show. Our opening contest in a match that has some good action but not much in the way of heat. Kenny King defeats Rhett Titus in a one-on-one ladder match in 14:25 when Kenny King retrieved the item. Kenny King makes defense number 2 of his TNA X Division Championship. A 70 rating. You're always going to get a good match between them. Color commentary gave the match a boost. The X Division friends became rival. Storyline has advanced with this segment, and overall that's pretty decent, and that opens up the possibility of a rematch as well because there was a bit of dodginess from Kenny King. Oh my god, this match is an absolute howler. And a match had some good action but not much way in heat. Abyss defeated Shad Gaspard in 9:41 via pinfall with the Black Hole Slam, only a 37 rating. Shad was off his game. Washington did some good work at ringside. Abyss and Shad don't seem to click, and it made for an awkward bout. Two monsters, well, you can kind of expect that. But, I think that would end that storyline, and we'll move them on to fresh feuds. And no worker improvements, so that was a disaster. But let's carry on in a match that had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. Samoa Joe defeats Hawkins in 14:27 via submission with a Coquina clutch after a botched interference by Angelina Love. Samoa Joe wins the TNA Central Championship title. A 74 rating, a 47 rating, sorry, because it was the 4th time. It needed to be better, which it should have been, but again, it lets me end that feud and kick on to a fresh feud for the Central title as we enter 2015, and hopefully build a bit of prestige up with it. Samoa Joe improved his performance skills, and Kurt Hawkins has improved his rumble skills, so it's average, it's not great, but hopefully the main event matches can kind of boost the rating up a bit. And this match really struggled from the 4th time. Oh my. Again, it's another feud I wanted to end, and oh wow. Oh dear. And a match had some good action and average heat. James Storm defeated Jeff Hardy in 17:27 per pinfall, illegally using the ropes for leverage. Jeff Hardy was off his game. This was the worst of the recent matches between these competitors, and that only served to magnify its flaws. As it's the 4th time this match has been done recently, it needed to be a lot better to hold the crowd's attention. The match brought the crowd's mood down. It was a false count anywhere match. Had a couple of spots in that. Jeff Hardy's improved his performance skills, and James Storm has improved his flying skills. So I don't think we'll ever be putting these two together again. That rating is really going to hamper this pay-per-view, and I'm really fearing for a rating. I can perform best if I use my matches that suit my skills. Putting me in a hardcore based match does not play my strength, as James Storm and Jeff Hardy's just brought up as well. Having hijacked an ambulance containing Jeff Hardy and intense, James Storm takes the opportunity to goad at his helpless captive whilst driving the vehicle further away from the arena, so I might actually just write Jeff Hardy off for a bit. And I get a 57 rating, and Jeff Hardy's learning to show some charisma. And the match has some good action, but not much in the way of heat. Beth Phoenix defeats Angelina Love, Gil Kim, and Velvet Sky in 11:48 when Beth defeated Velvet Sky by pinfall with a glam slam. Beth then makes defense number 2 of her TNA Knockouts title, rating 86. Beth was off her game, and the announcers done their job. I really wish these folk would be on their game since it is a pay-per-view, and Angelina Love improves her technical skills. Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels make an unscheduled return and attack Drew Galloway and Harry Smith. The crowd go wild and are chanting Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels' name. Hopefully they're just chanting bad influence, bad influence. Drew Galloway and Harry Smith escape just, which will lead to a match momentarily. Frankie Kazarian debuted his old school face gimmick, got an 88. Christopher Daniels debuted his cocky face gimmick, got an 89. Performance of Frankie Kazarian was good, and Drew Galloway performed pretty poorly. Come on, Drew, you're better than that, buddy. And that led to an actually outstanding match between the two teams, which can only help the tag division. In a match with some good action and average heat, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian defeated Drew Galloway and Harry Smith in 16-13, when Christopher Daniels defeated Harry Smith by pinfall with the last rites. Great chemistry between Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. Frankie Kazarian looks good in a 75 rating. Exactly what I needed between those two teams. Thank you guys, that should get the rating up a wee bit more. Only a 56 rating for a fatal 4-way TLC match for the tag titles. In a match that's in good action but not much in the way of heat, the Wills defeated the Bromans, Street Life Hooligans and Matt Hardy and Teddy DiBiase Jr. in a 4-way TLC match. In 1602, when TNA Richards retrieved the item, the Wills make defence number 6 their tag titles. Jesse was off his game. Jesse and Robbie showing good chemistry. A 56 is poor, and Gorillas improved his technical skills, so I think we won't be doing that match again. And that's just going to be popping up. Everybody complaining they can't do a hardcore match. Yep. Then hopefully this match was the one I was really hoping was going to do the business. And about it featured great action and average heat. This feud's been phenomenal. Adam Cole defeated Austin Aries in 32-27 by 2 straight falls, with the final fall happening by pinfall using underhanded tactics. So I made him go over with cheating. Austin Aries got over his performance skills. Hopefully it shouldn't dent the momentum of Aries too much, but it's a good win for Adam Cole and should push him on a little bit. Then if Bobby Roode has an interview by Christy Hemme where he goes off and rant about how much he hates Bobby Lashley, a 66 rating, and that'll hype up our main event. And then about that featured great action and average heat, Bobby Roode defeats Bobby Lashley in 1953 by pinfall with a Roode Bomb. Bobby Roode makes defence number 2 of his TNA World Heavyweight Championship, a 78 rating, and the title feud has advanced with this segment. Bobby Roode's improving his performance skills. I think this is only going to be like 65, but we'll soon find out overall. Oh wow, well that is surprising. I guess the few main event feuds have certainly helped us there, but the final rating was a 75, which I think is outstanding for TNA. Drew Galloway was slightly overused. Alright, we only really featured in one match, but we can deal with that. And this show increased their popularity in 23 regions. I'm just going to quickly do my speeches here, which is just going to be, it's not going to pop up on the video, but it's Adam Cole and Austin Aries are getting complimented on a good performance, as will be Christopher Daniels. We'll make that speech. Adam Cole comes up as pleased, Austin Aries is pleased, Christopher Daniels is pleased, the speech has been given, and hopefully we'll get a good performance, a good buy rate here. This might take a bit to load up because it'll load up all the PWI 500 and all the end of season awards, or the end of year awards as it would be in TW. They won't be featured in this video, guys. That will be in the next video where I'll go through the 500 list, folk that we have, and then just the various other awards. I'll say hopefully it just doesn't take too long to load so we can check our buy rate. That wasn't too bad. Yet a spoiler there, your wrestler of the year is Daniel Bryan. We'll quickly find out, is our TNA Retribution rate was a 1.42. So that's not bad, and it says Daniels and Harry Smith need to basically stop their grueling schedule. So guys, that's it for this video. In the next video we'll find out, obviously, Bryan Danielson, or Daniel Bryan, is Wrestler of the Year, but who else got in the top 500? Who was the Company of the Year, Team of the Year, Match of the Year, Show of the Year? We'll find out. That'll be in the next video. Until then guys, this is 21 Maxwell. I'll speak to you again real soon. Bye bye.